Welcome to eSeniors Season 18, first race, Monza. This is the premier eSeniors or premier senior racing organization. We are doing several championships. We are doing LMU, we're doing ACC. Currently, we're waiting for LMU, we're waiting for the next release, and then we're going to kick those championships off. They're already set up in SimGrid, so look us up in SimGrid. Connect to us with over Discord. Get age verified because we want you to enjoy racing with people that are of mature age, which means 50 years and older. Although not everyone is mature, that is over 50, as you might find out. Anyway, I digress. All right, so we have first race. It's going to look a little bit messy on the screen because it's probably my fault because we are racing in two different classes, platinum and silver. And unfortunately, I assigned the drivers a little bit too late to their groups. Some of them doesn't have a group, which means that they have a red marker for their number. But I will try and sort that out for you as when we go on track here in just a little bit. We have currently 29 drivers on track. We have 39 signed up and 4 have signed out. So 6 have not kind of withdrawn, so which kind of doesn't matter, but it's going to be interesting. Nevertheless, you know, we have this chicane in the beginning, as you see in the background there. Let's move that away for a minute. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so Monza, such a classic track. We have 2 chicanes that might be a little bit of a kerfuffle as we go through, but it went really well when we did the sprint. We have an ACC sprint on Mondays and then the big ACC race GT3 here on Saturdays. And I think the cars are rolling now, so let's go over into our pre-show view here where I highlight our sponsors. Sim 3D, everything you need for your racing cockpit, you will find Sim 3D, everything that you would need. So check them out if you're in the business of getting some sim rig gear. And Syndeo, Canadian based broker for voice over IP solutions, call center, VoIP solutions. They will find you the best solution. So check these guys out if you're looking for what they are offering. So they are making this happen, which is great. All right, let's go over here on the stream. Today I am trying something new. I experimented with this myself before. I have changed to 1440p, so that's a better resolution. Probably a little bit, could be some things I need to tweak, but I did this on my own stream and it looked really good, so I hope it looks good for you too. So, okay, Peter David, hi, and Terry Trowbridge is on there too. Yeah, Peter David is repairing his computer and monitor. So we have some new drivers. Yeah, so what you see on the screen here, you see some that have a red number board. They have not been assigned to their group. Just in SimGrid, everything works fine. It's just you have to manually assign it so it shows up in the 2 different groups here on the leaderboard. And I was a little bit late of doing that, so we had already taken the start list and loaded that. So anyway, that's a technicality. We will manage, don't worry. Let's see, I'm browsing here to see if we have some of the one new driver maybe that's on track today. Well, Peter Nilsson, sort of new. He's driving Ferrari. He's been with us the previous season. Pablo Gianni, I think he might be. That's what flag is that? That's Colombia. Am I right? Peter David, do you know? Is that Colombia? So he's certainly new. Craig Holmes, welcome on the stream. So we have a couple of drivers that are watching the stream now, and they are just biding their time, because first we're going to have the silver drivers, and then we're going to have the platinum drivers. So some of the guys are watching our stream in the meantime. Let's see what we should show. Just waiting for someone to start to clock some time. Yeah, we had a couple of new drivers, but they are not racing today. Terry Trowbridge sets the fastest, and then Hutchin comes in, sets the fastest lap. And Hutchin 1:48.8. That's what he is delivering. So all of these are silver guys, even if some of them have a red. So as we go through here, we're gonna see who are the silver drivers. So pretty easy. Brian Harford, he is a newer guy. He is in the silver class, so we'll see if he needs to be moved up or not. We can do that, easiest to do that at the first race. Yes, Craig, he's new. And let me just double check where he was signing up. Just to make sure that he's driving in the right group. Yeah, Hartford is in silver, so that's all good. And I'm using ACTV again. I had the biggest problems before. I couldn't get the assets from which assets are the what you see there, the leaderboard and the timing down there to the right. I couldn't get that to show up in OBS, but I think I know what I did wrong, so now it does. All right, Nilsson is up 0.6. Coming around Parabolica, he's gonna take the fastest lap here. Yep, there it is, 1:48.2 for him. For platinum guys, I saw that they being in the 1:47s. Hey, Dimitri Statis. Yeah, I think Harford and both Harford and Nilsson are fast. However, they're both in silver, so we'll see. I mean, someone always going to be first in silver. Doesn't mean that they're a platinum driver, but we'll see. But typically, when you come in as a new driver, we don't really know what they produce, so to speak. If I just look at Harford in he's a rookie in SimGrid, but it doesn't mean that he's actually not a seasoned driver anyway. Here is Pablo Gianni, up half a second. Needs a little bit more. His fastest is 1:49.3, so he's going to be an upper 48. So he might get into top 5 if he keeps this up. Great to see someone from, and I think Colombia, guys. Can you see there on Pablo's nameplate there where he is from? Or actually can look that up real quick here in SimGrid. Parmigiani. Venezuela. All right. I think we never had anyone from Venezuela driving here, so that's pretty cool. Real international crowd. I'm not sure if all the flags gonna show or not. Yeah, pretty much do. Here's all the flags for the drivers that are driving right now and beyond. So Malcolm Hutchin from the UK. Provisional pole right now for silver. Nilsson letting someone go by there. James Parks. And let's see what we have here when it comes to manufacturers here in the silver group. Yeah, pretty good mix of cars, I'd say. I was chasing Nick Newcomb in his Mustang. I was driving the McLaren at the LMU race yesterday, and I just couldn't get him on the straights. That car is so powerful. Oh, as we see someone go off there, McKay went off. And Lesmo. Yeah, maybe we should have more Audis. I don't know. Doesn't seem to be the most popular car. All right, Peter Nilsson is not improving. My Hutchin 1:48.157. Maybe I'll put out actual personal best here. Can look at those. So we don't have Mike Maleski on here today, unfortunately. Eric Langlois. We have enjoyed him for a long time with these seniors. And I hope to see Frank Tennant, but he's not showing today. I know he has signed up. So I hope to see him today, but I know his health is an issue, so might be a bad day for him today. All right, Peter Nilsson is now flirting with personal best. Let's see if we can see if he's gonna be able to do clinch it. He's up with 2:10s. His best is 1:48.2. Brian Hartford takes now the first, the fastest lap. 1:47.3. Okay, this is a platinum guy. Brian Hartford, no question. If you drive 1:47.3. I think you're a platinum guy, so we will fix that. Yeah, Peter, thank you. That's why I thought that might be a struggle for him. Yeah, Craig, you told me. So we're gonna fix that before we set the season in stone. Because it gets a little bit complicated with calculations and stuff for the system if we change something afterwards. Yeah, so Hartford is half a second ahead of Hudson. So yeah, for sure, he will be a silver driver in this season. No question about that. A few people now sitting in the pits, so we're just about starting a platinum to run. It's Brian Hartford now provisional pole. Interesting to see in the race how he's where he's going to end up, if he's going to be way up in the business of the platinum drivers. That's going to kind of show what type of driver he is. So I don't see anyone come out here. Daniel Britos, one of the drivers that has really grown over the years. Daniel has been with us quite a while and has really developed as a driver, which is fun to see. Just closing down a couple of windows I have going on here. Just cleaning up. Oops. Oh, Frank Tennant. Howdy, howdy. Hope to see you on track one time here when you feel well. It'll be great. All right, so here we go. Now we see a lot of drivers coming out. Who was that? That was cool looking. Was that the Porsche, the green one in front there? Derek Bird, Saunders, McClellan. Loaded all the liveries, so I hope everyone have their liveries in order. One of have had that livery forever now. Ooh, Garnham looks cool there, some sort of a marble situation. So yeah, for newcomers that's watching here, there's a little confusion on the colors there on the numbers there. So that's my fault. They're not correctly assigned, or I didn't assign them in time for the actual start list. So, but it doesn't matter for SimGrid. Once they calculate the points, it's going to end up in the right buckets. Just look a little bit messy on the screen today, but next time it's going to look better. All right, Mikey McClellan holding there for Mishponov to go by, I think it was. I want to find who had that cool looking. That's a cool looking livery. Oh, there's the livery I want to see, Paula Alex. I think that's a real world livery actually. Kind of crocodile thing. Crocodile theme. So interesting to see. Brian Harford did a 1:47.3, which is certainly platinum territory. So excited to see what the platinum guys are doing. Steve Young here in the Aston Martin. We haven't seen him doing the Aston Martin for a while, I believe. We've seen him doing the Merc and the Porsche. And now the Aston Martin. So correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, Frank, hope to see you next week. That's awesome. We should have the number assignments correct by then. But right now we have Bird, Young, Saunders, McClellan, Howard, Alex, Hopkins, Rankin, Pornoff, Holmes, and Nova. And Garnham, and Nemeth, and Packham. Those are all platinum drivers out. But we kind of know the names by now. But I'll try and keep it straight as we go through all this. See when we get the platinum time on the board. I think it might be Derek that's out first. Actually, Pablo Gianni did the time. Now he's in the pit, sorry. Yeah, Derek, I think Derek's going to be the first one putting time on the board for platinum here. Comes around Parabolica. See what he's clocking here in the Porsche. And there we go. Saunders also 140 has gone in 1:47.6 for him. So Hartford is still in the lead, so to speak here. Craig Holmes in the Audi. Coming through Prima Variante. So Chris Bourne is not racing today. He has signed out of the race. Steve Young comes in P3. Paolo Nova is coming in at P5. I think he has a new livery there. Looks cool. Yeah, I'll be glad to do that. Just turn off my autopilot here. You can see when John Saunders, if he's doing another lap here. We'll follow John Saunders around. I'm braking just after 150. Goes a little bit up there, late apex. Getting on the throttle. He's a little bit slower. Or yeah, 1/10 up actually on his time. We can set that up. There we go. So he's improving a little bit. Oh, he jumps high up there. Okay. Let's look at Steve Young. It's up 1/10. Doesn't do anything for him. Let's see if he's going to do one more in anger. Breaking point again there, just 150. Oh, I didn't really hit the apex there. But he's up on his time. Lost a little bit now. It's about even now. So you see how he's going tight here on this line here to the right. It's playing very tight. Coming into Variante. Was on the throttle nice and early. Less smoke. Let's move on. Let's move 2. Almost went wide there. I think he's still okay. Didn't disqualify. And here we go, coming into Ascari. And here you can be on the corner here. You can go much more on that curve there. You're gaining time if you do that. Steve stayed away from that. I think the Aston Martin should be able to do that pretty well. And staying tight here on curva Parabolica, and then fanning out layers, and then you want to stay on the right side here. So you come up to start straight to sub 0.3. Yeah, fastest lap. You got to see that. 1:47.2. Nicely done. Good job there by Steve Young. Yeah, that's a wicked lap. Paulo Nova. From the inside with him. Got a little unstable there, lost the 10th, lost 2 tenths. See if I can recover. Nice and early on the throttle there. At 50 meters, you throw yourself in. You can actually go up on that right-hand curve a little bit. It's about even now. And as we're coming under the second, I think he's like, there you go. You can go up on that one. Let's see if he can go up on that a little bit more. He went out too far, disqualified his run. So now qualifying is over, and Steve Young is the one that is currently best lap. All right, as you see, for sure, Brian Hartford is certainly the guy that's going to be in platinum. No questions about that. All right, so now we are just holding and waiting for the race to start. So we have a full formation lap as usual. Going around MONZA, goes pretty quick. Curious to see if you guys notice any improvement in the broadcast quality, because I'm streaming in a little bit higher resolution. I've been trying that on my own streams and it's been looking great. I hope I got all the settings right for also this. You should be able to watch this in 1440p, which is much better resolution than the 720p that we've been broadcasting at before. So I'm really using my bandwidth here. And I think my processor is holding up too, because see a little frames lost, but it's just 0% of the total, so not a big deal. And as I'm back to using ACTV as my broadcast controller, we should be able to do a little kind of grid walk. All right, thanks for the feedback there, Peter. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Constant improvement. All right, perfect. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate it. All right, so now session start is counting down off screen here. So yeah, let's hope not. No pandemonium, please. All right, let's see now if we can remove the leaderboard like so. And okay. There we go. Let's work this one. It's been a while, so I hardly remember how to do things now. All right, here we go. So we have Steve Young, and then we have Brian Harford. So Steve Young is then P1 for platinum, and Brian Harford P1 for silver. Believe me, he's going to be platinum next race. John Saunders P3 from UK, Paulo Nova from Portugal, Craig Holmes P5 from the UK, Laszlo Nemeth from Holland P6, Malcolm Hutchin from the UK P7, Stuart Packham from the UK P8, Mish Pono from Macedonia P9, Paul Ranking from the United States and P10. Oh, sorry. And Derek Bird P11, Paulo Alex from Portugal P12, Peter Nilsson from Sweden P13, Jeremy Arobas P14 from Canada, Olli Nordner from Australia P15, Daniel Britos from Argentina P16, Terry Trowbridge from the UK P17, Paul Garnham from the UK P18, Pablo Gianni from Venezuela P19, Hugo Caballero from Uruguay P20, Michael McClellan from the US P21, Terry Howard from the UK P22, Bruce Hopkins from the US P23, Alvaro Oliveira, yet the third driver from Portugal, P27. Brian Banks from Canada, P25. Eric Langlois from France, he is P26. Kevin Torrance from New Zealand, P27. Richard McKay from Canada, P28, and James Parks, P29, and he has a new sexy livery. P29, James Parks from the United States. How cool was that? There we go. That's a good looking livery there. Gatorade is his title sponsor. Very cool. Let's go Steve Young. Let me just do something really quick. Oh, never mind. All right. So we have a 50-minute race. So everyone needs to do a pit stop. And now we're going to start to do the formation. Mandatory pit stops, putting them up there. So here we go. Yeah, silver and platinum next to each other. Interesting, huh? All right, here we go. Here's the start. Steve Young, Hartford next to each other, then Sanders and Nova coming up here to the first chicane. That's going to be the litmus test if these guys are as skilled as we hope they are. I'm going to go back a little bit here, see if there is some pandemonium. No, it's not. Well, there's a contact. Someone went off, spun around, got messed up. Quite a few drivers there, McClellan, Garnham, Langlaw, everyone involved in that altercation. Yeah, so quite a few contacts. Unfortunate there on the first. I think it might be a little bump and grind too. So we'll let that be sorted out. Scanning the field. Let's see, we can go back to an accident here. Do a replay. See what happens here. This looks a little juicy and messy as we're coming in on the replay. So we can see catch something here. Yeah, a little bump and grind here, but not too bad, I'd say. Not too bad. So Saunders managed to pass Hartford. So all the guys here are up silver. Hudson is the second silver. So sorry that these markers on the is not correct. Yeah, we completed the lap, and here comes Hartford. Is he gonna make a move? No, he's not. He was thinking about it. That would be interesting if the silver driver wins the race. I don't think that's going to happen. Packham has Ponoff. Ponoff is coming back on him. Behind there we have Derek Bird on Paul Rankin. scanning the field here to see where the action is. Sean McKay way back here together with Bruce Hopkins. It's Kevin Torrance, the Lamborghini. We don't see too many Lamborghini, unfortunately. Yeah, you're right, Frank. He's not going to be silver for very long. Terry Trowbridge, one of our oldest drivers. Paolo Gianni is now chasing Britos for position. Ahead of them we see Nilsson and Arobas. Nilsson was a little bit further back in the field here, and Gianni, I think he has a little damage there. Look at that. Almost a little floppy bonnet. Fastest lap, Steve Young on the race. Peter Nilsson looks a little bit on the inside here after coming up. Linnartner into the pits. Possibly was involved in... see if I can catch him. See if we can see how it looks like. Might have been fixed already. And Nemeth have interesting livery there. There's not... I shall have a yellow flag there, but that's, I think that happened on its own. So there was no contact as far as I see. Steve Young comfortably in the lead right now. No one is really competing with him, but we have a little triplets of cars there. I think could be a little threat. Saunders and Hofford. Let's see where the action is. Do a Packham on Kornoff. And down here we have Hudson and Nilsson. Here's a little triplet too. We have Arobas and Nilsson, and then we have Hudson is really up on Nilsson here. Try to pass him. Yeah, Hudson took Nilsson there. Steve Young sits another fast lap, 1:47.4. That's a good one. Jeremy goes really wide. It gives an opportunity now for Hudson to pass him. This is for position coming on the straight. Yeah. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do a late break here, Hudson? Oh, Hudson goes wide. Big mistake, but Hudson loses 2 position in that. Derek Bird chasing down Paolo Alex. I won't really worry about where they are, so to speak, in platinum and silver. I promise it's going to be sorted for next stream. We just enjoy the race and the cars battling, no matter if it's position or not. Too hard to keep track of. It's my own fault, so I apologize. It's a lot of things to keep track of, and there's goes really wide there. That's Alex, and that gives the opportunity for Bird. It's getting in the cockpit of Bird. Gorham and Gianni gets together. We're going to look at that in a little bit. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, let's look at what happened here. Replay. Yeah, Gorham and Gianni gets a little wobbly there. Gorham goes on the inside, and there's contact. But fortunately, Gianni was able to recover. Did you see that? That was crazy. All right, where's the action? Yeah, certainly here. Paul Rankin is now attacking Derek Bird. So going to go inside. Now he's staying. Goes back. In line there. Here's now Eric Langlois chasing Paolo Gianni, that really had a scare there with contact with Paul Garnham on the inside on Lesmo 2, I think it was. It's Brian McKay. Terry Howard and Parks, what happened there? Okay, McKay, Bruce Hopkins. Robas and Nilsson contact. Oh, several. Let's explore. Let's see which one was the first contact. Okay, so here we have the replay. This is Robas and Hutchin and Nilsson behind. Something happens. Oh, Nilsson. The contact there. Nothing more than that, but we might see something more here. Okay, here comes Britos comes in. Contact on the side there. Oh, hard racing coming through the turn there. So a couple of bumps and grinds. All right, back to live. All right, Saunders looked like he was really close to Steve Young. I might be mistaken. Yeah, I am. 2.6 between them. I'm sorry. All right, let's see. Where is the action? Oh, there's the action. Let's do go back 30 seconds here on these cars. Because something big happens here. Lot of yellow flags. There goes Langlois on the inside. Oh, it was contact in the back there. But they came back on track. But wow, someone goes really hot in there. Oliveira, I think it was. Oh, that looked crazy. So a lot of contacts happening down there. Not good. All right, Paul Alex chasing down Rankin and Derek Bird. Yeah, it's been a lot of contacts. I'm not sure. There were a couple of consequences on the first lap there. And the other have to report if they feel something was untoward. All right. Yeah, Derek is able to recover there. Gives an opportunity for Alex behind Rankin there in that green Porsche as they battle in front. This is a close battle. Here comes on the inside. Coming into the chicane. Coming through cleanly. Full of Rankin. As he tries to reach Derek. Derek, sly old fox in his trusty Porsche. The Slade in Flame livery. Chicane. He's gonna make the move now. Oh, there comes Paolo Alex. Nice slipstream going on, gives the opportunity for Paul Rankin. But he has the outside. Let's see. Oh, nicely done. No contact. Beautiful done. Beautiful racing through there. You can go side by side, which they did. Oh, maybe a little contact there though. No, nothing recorded. Yeah, I think there was a little contact there, but nothing of consequence. See what happens. He has the advantage here in this chicane. Yeah, Rankin did it. Nicely done. That was a good exchange. Let's look a little bit closer at that livery. Kool-Aid. Nice. Yeah, let's go over to my tracker and see how crazy this is. Let's see what I was going here. I wanted to see the contacts. 13 contacts so far. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the first. Not sure everyone is valid contacts, but we'll see. All right, we have 35 minutes remaining, so in another 10, we're going to see hopefully some pit stops. McClellan and Arobas. McClellan looks a little bit banged up, indeed. Comes from the inside. Not able to do anything right there. What else do we have? Packham. Ponno's been quiet there in his position. I'm gonna change so we can see position delta. There we go. Not that much change in the first part. Steve Young is 3.6 seconds ahead of Saunders. So who are the big winners right now? Oh, Paul is flying over there. He's jumping a little bit back and forth, maybe a little laggy there. Let's see, who's the big winner? McKay up 9. McClellan up 8. Oh, nicely done. He was faster than Jeremy through there. Nilsson is behind there, waiting to pounce. See what happens here. Yeah, McClellan takes that. Nilsson on the outside. There's Packham, back on Ponov. He's going to be able to do it now. Let's get in the cockpit. Yeah, very close now. Look a little bit on the inside to put a little stress on Ponov. But that Mustang is so hard to catch. Oh, he's on top of him now. Oh, Bird and Alex, what happened? Replay. Something happened. Oh, Alex tries to pass there. Not a good idea. He was too close, and contact with Bird. That's sad. That was very well done, in my opinion. So here's Stuart Packham. Let's see what he's going to do. Going to move on the inside on Pornov. Pornov gonna... Pornov bounced a little bit. Got out a little... Not really... Yeah, a little contact recorded there. But that seemed to be just paint. Good battle though between these two. Yeah, I saw how comfortable the BMW was. He went a little bit on the curve there. BMW just swallowed it. Oh, Pornov goes a little bit wide. This might be an opportunity for Packham to take it on the straight. Packham was aggressive on that curve. Here they come. Not enough for a move at this point. See if his Packham can get a better run. No. Here you see the Mustang is just running away. It's just crazy. Oh, something Saunders. Something happened with Saunders. Oh, that seemed to have been some equipment failure almost. Wow, he's limping into the pits. Wow, that's crazy. Not sure what happened there. Back to Stuart Packham. Nilsson and Alex have been into the pits. Start to see a couple of pit stops now, so just see how all those comes out. So the field is a little spread out now. Pornov has managed to shake Packham, and Harford, our new driver, Saunders had the fastest lap. Okay, Saunders is coming out again. I wonder if he ran out of fuel. Could that be? Who knows? Yeah, that looked very strange. So Alvaro Oliveira went in, McClelland coming out. So right now we're in the pit stop season. So we have several there with actually what we can do. Instead of car number, maybe we could see last stop length. So Oliveira there had 75, Britos 106, Caballero had long, Linard long, so that must be repairs, right? Young is out driving, no problems there. Oops, I put those wrong. There we go. Yeah, so he's doing pretty well there. Good Steve Young, he's 147.4. And his last, that was his best, and he's lapping 147.9. Let's see what he's doing now. He's not going into the pits yet though. So he did 148.0, half a second slower, but he can afford that. He has 7 seconds to Brian Hartford behind. John Saunders sits with the fastest lap. So John sits in 15th now, so he has to hustle now to get back. Yeah, agree. Craig Holmes, strong showing for sure. Goes into the pits, as we say that. Derek Bird goes into the pits. But there's a long, there's a lot left. So I think Derek can climb. Yeah, Craig has often a little bit unlucky races in Saudi, so I'm happy to see that he seems to have a good time now. Several cars there in the middle, in pack there, are in the pits, so we just wait them out. Nova in the resto car. Just letting all the pit stop rotate through here. Bird is now out lap. Let's see where he's gonna end up after he's changed his tires and can get up to speed again. And when we do that, I'm gonna put myself on mute and go and get something. All right, I am back. As we see, Brian Banks a little bit banged up, although he's been in the pits, so he elected not to pursue any repairs, looks like. Now on top of Trowbridge, comes on the inside. Oh! Ay, ay, ay. See that again. See what happens here now. So Banks comes on the inside, kind of late to brake. And Trowbridge wasn't really prepared for that. And contact. Trowbridge went pretty fast into the barriers. Not good. What happened there? Jeremy Robles went out. I think that was self-inflicted. And here's Malcolm Hutchin into pits. Trying to find some action for you guys. All right, there's Terry. He might have called it a day. We'll see. Now Saunders now working himself up here. And Young, Harford, and Hutchin and Rankin are still out, doing a long stint. Yeah, Banks came on the inside of Terry, and there was contact in Parabolica. Very unfortunate. Let's get in the cockpit here. Oh, look at that power. He's just going through there. Saunders. Nicely done. Beautiful. Passing Packham. Such a pace he had there. Saunders driving the Lexus. I don't think we've seen that before. But here comes Packham back. Oh, here comes Packham. He's looking on the inside. He's not making the move though. I don't think I've ever seen Saunders in the Lexus. Didn't really pay attention to that. That's what he's driving. To great effect, it looks like too. Yeah, there was some little banking going on there. Very astute observation. Harford is now in the pits. Steve Young still out though. Steve Young is doing a woody, staying out long, gonna have fresh tires. Fight to the end, and now we see blue flags flying. Saunders coming through. Interesting follow Saunders. There's not really any close action right now. Maybe we'll see that in a minute. And here comes Harford out. And Sky is still out. Let's see if it's going to do it now. Now when it's Harford is in. Yep, there he goes. But Pauli now sits in front, ahead of Harford rather. So this will be a battle. Let's look in the cockpit. Harford having the Ford. All right, so John has driven the Lexus 2 years ago. Okay, good memory. And next, and new to the broadcast here, I have messed up the number plates there on the timing tower. So, so some have no assignment to silver or platinum. So it's gonna look alright next time. It doesn't matter for SimGrid. This is just for show on the screen, and it's manually entered, and I did it too late, so they had already put the list. Okay, so Hartford, certainly a silver driver. Oh, I'm sorry, platinum driver next time. So let's see now. Steve Young. Yeah, he's out ahead. So if this stands, we're going to interview Harford as the winner. Welcome him as the new driver. This is interesting because we have a blue flag in front. We can stay with Sky here and see what happens. Well, actually what we're going to do, we're going to follow Brian because this is for position. We're going to follow Brian Harford. He's certainly a platinum driver, registered as silver. He's a rookie when it comes to sim grid, but he's certainly not a rookie when it comes to driving. Let's look at the helicam. He gets a good exit here and he can take the battle here to Nova. Nova got a good run out of there though. See if something can look at further back. Oh, here comes Caballero. Oh, but Parks is biting. Oh, there comes. Was that a blue flag situation perhaps? I missed that. But a little contact there between Parks and Caballero. Yeah, I think it's Hudson coming through there, isn't it? Yeah, that's Hudson coming through. Saunders and Pornoff. That's a classic. Let's see how that goes. Saunders, the Lexus. Saunders sits as the fastest. Saunders had the fastest lap. Goes a little bit wide there, losing time now. Pornoff went really wide out in the sand. Follow these guys for a while. Okay, let's see now. Here's Harford. So technically this isn't for position because Paolo is in platinum. Harford is a silver driver, but nevertheless we're going to battle this out. See how they're going to come out of Ascari. And here comes Harford. Yeah, Harford going to be a contender this season. I mean, this race going to be, for him, it's going to be a he's going to place in the platinum, so he should keep this up, Harford, for sure. Oh, here he comes. Let's see what he's going to do. Side by side. Yeah, they're side by side. Now they have to leave each other room. Harford very prudent lines there. He couldn't take the fight to Nova at that point. Saunders, in the meantime, is up on Pornoff like crazy. Yeah, Harford seemed to be a very prudent driver. I like that. He didn't. He saw he couldn't win there. So that's a promising sign. I think he's absolutely going to be a contender. Mr. Bourne, why are you not racing today? We're missing you on track. And Steve Young is 10 seconds. He's not even close to anyone. The Paolo Alex chasing Peter Nilsson. Oh, Nilsson gets a little wobble. That might be what Paolo needs. Oh, Saunders. What happened there? Let's go back on Saunders. We'll replay. So here we are. Coming into Ascari. Oh, got a little wobble there. Oh, he went hard on that. Oh, yeah, he went hard on that curb and he just bounced out. So, unfortunately for him, but he's still in the running now. He lost a position. Well, I think he only lost one position. That was unfortunate. So now everything is really spread out all of a sudden. Harford continues to chase Nova. Nova is up 2 positions from his starting point. So well done on him. Ah, barbecue, Chris. Nice, nice. Very spread out at the moment. So this is the closest right now. Let's get into the cockpit here. And actually what we can do, look at rear wing from Paolo's viewpoint. Lights are on, get a little bit dark, probably temperature's gone down a little bit. Yeah, there isn't that much action down there though, so let me just follow this because this is where the action is. Here comes Harford. And here we go, side by side. Just a little touch there. And he's through. Very nicely done. That was a good pass. All right, let's do like this. Okay, Arobas is in there too. Here's Garnham. Got out of the way. Ollie Linortner, kind of lonely there. No one really around him. Parks goes into pits. There's Hugo Caballero, P21. Daniel Britos, he has not had a good race. Let's do like this as we go through here. Instead of car numbers, we can look at position delta. Yeah, Britos is down 4. He's yielding there from cars coming through. McKay is actually up 9 positions. Bruce Hopkins up 5. You see there quite a spread here. Saunders in the pits now. I guess he gave up. And here's Kevin Torrance. Up 12 positions for him. Banks been involved in accidents. Gianni is up 6 positions. And Nilsson is up 1. And Paolo Alex up 1. A little lonely there. 2.6 to the next guy, which is McClellan. And from McClellan, it's 10 seconds up to Derek Bird. He's had a rough race, but he's up to position still. Hudson down 1 position. And then we have Paul Rankin. And I keep thinking that he's a new driver, but he isn't, right? He's been with us before. Here's Packham. He's chasing Mish Pornov, so up here it's a little bit closer. Mish Pornov is up 4 positions. And he has Holmes in front. Holmes doing a great race today. We don't see Holmes in the top 5 that often. So this could be interesting as this develops. And Paulo Nova, great race for him. P3, great qualifying too. And Harford, and then Steve Young. So those are the guys on track right now. And what we should do, maybe we should put the flags up for a little bit. I love those flags. Pornov doesn't have a flag because for some reason ACC doesn't have Macedonia or Macedonia, however you pronounce it where you are. So now it's getting a little bit dense here. Packham, Pornov and Craig Holmes. Craig Holmes getting a challenge now. Pornov. I don't think that Holmes really going to fight that too hard. Well, he is. And there's a car in front. Oh, Holmes tucks in there behind Pornov. Nicely done. Really great. That could have gone every which way. Behind there we have Packham. Great racing, side by side there. Holmes and Packham. Holmes have lost 2 positions so far now. Pornov up 5. Great action here, less than 5 minutes remaining on the race. Don't forget that we're gonna have an interview. You have a blue flag in the middle of everything. Is that Britos? Yeah, it is. I think it's Britos there ahead of Pornov. Oh, Packham goes side by side now with Holmes. Holmes is doing a great race, look at him. And there's a blue flag there in the way. He's got slipstream. Oh, he gets stuck behind him now with Packham on the outside. Alright, blue flag is making way. Packham is now firmly sitting behind, and he goes out there to see if he can pass him on the straight. And Audi is going well. This is a good little battle. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, there goes Packham. Nicely done. Oh, that was Britos had to evade. I think it was Rankin behind it. He had to evade him. But nicely down there. Good little action. Let's see what happens downstream. This is the closest racing right now as we coming down to less than 3 minutes. Steve Young ahead of Harford with 12 seconds. All right, here comes Rankin on Holmes. Holmes been dropping here now last couple of minutes. But great racing by Holmes. Here's Rankin. Here he comes on the inside. Atascari. Yeah. Oh, he went on that curb. Bounce out on Holmes. What happens with Holmes? Is he recovered? Yeah, he's back on track. And there's the pass. It was a little bit rough there. I mean, Rankin went up, way up on the curb, and the result was that he bounced up there on Holmes. But I don't think these are in the same. Is Rankin? Are they in the same? Yeah, Rankin is platinum, and Holmes is silver. So it was a drill on for position. Here come Alex and McClellan. McClellan looks a little bit beat up. Yeah. And Paolo Alex went wide. No, McClellan went into the pits already. Wonder why. Maybe he ran out of fuel. All right, so don't forget we're gonna have interviews after this. And again, I apologize for the number plates there. What happened here? Oliveira. Ooh, slid out there, but didn't get banged up. Yeah, I think Steve have one more lap. Let's get into his cockpit, enjoy his driving. Looks like McClellan is out driving again. Wants to complete his lap. Yeah, that contact with Paul there and Holmes, that was unnecessary because Paul wasn't really fighting for position. Although this with the battle with number plates might have confused him, thinking that it actually was a competitor. So, but anyway, I promise next time it's gonna look better. What happened with Oliveira? Let's follow Steve. Done a great race, super solid. 27 laps are now about to be completed. Strong race. Nilsson in the pits too. I wonder if Hopkins in the pits. I wonder if there's problems with fuel situation. I haven't seen any drive-throughs or anything like that on my tracker. So there we go. Steve Young takes the win, and Brian Harford takes the silver, gold, but technically he is. I think that makes Craig Holmes the silver winner. We'll sort that out once we got but I suspect maybe is Holmes down the winner because Packham, Pornoff, Nova, Harford. Yeah, so once we clear this out and put Harford in platinum, I think Holmes actually won this race. But we will sort that out and we'll get back to you. So let's get in on the interview. And the podium, I'm going to change the podium. All right, and podium. There we go. Let's see if I can get someone. I'm going to get out of there. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can get Craig if he's on the voice. Yeah, I don't see Harford. I mean, no, Steve's gonna come in. There's Steve. I'm gonna put myself in the interview there with him. Hey, Steve, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, congratulations. I'm trying to see if I can get the other guy, Harford. So Harford, he's actually, it was a little bit mess with the number plates there, and that's my fault. But Harford, he was actually really, really fast. So he's going to be signed to platinum. So I think this actually means that Holmes going to be the winner for silver, which would be really cool for him.
Oh, is he in silver now?
Holmes, I think Holmes is.
Holmes is showing as a platinum right there. He's
okay,
been platinum.
Yeah, let me see. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Holmes. Okay, I got you.
I thought Hutchison, I thought was the top silver that I saw, unless there was somebody that I didn't see.
Okay. Yeah, that might be. Yeah, it was a mess with I assigned the classes too late, so they had already pulled the list. Let me sort things out here a little bit.
Overall, I see. Hutchin.
Yeah, so it's probably a Hutchin then. Yeah, we'll sort that out once I sort out SimGrid. So how was your race? I mean, were you lonely up there? Was it boring?
No, it was fun. I mean, it was fun. I mean, I know in the first half, John was starting to catch me back up a little bit, and I thought we were going to have a mega battle, but it didn't happen. So, and I guess he had some problems. So I just did my own thing, and that was it. So I was happy to do what I did. I tried to get fast lap after the pit stop, but I just couldn't get it. I was just a few hundreds away. I just couldn't get to the fast lap.
Yeah, I'm gonna look here. Silver, there we go. So yeah, Hutchin would be the winner then if we now say that Harford is going to be platinum. Because it's easier to assign that in the beginning before you start to give people points, because then the whole system needs to be recalculated. Okay, and he's not on the speaking channel. Okay, all right, we'll have that sorted out next time. But you have I seen you in the Aston Martin before?
No, it's my first league race in the Aston Martin.
Okay, so how does it compare with you were racing the Mercedes last season, I think?
Yeah, it's Mercedes. It's it's got a little bit more speed, overall speed, but it also doesn't accelerate as fast as the AMG did. So it's got a few little differences. But it's very stable, very good very kind on its tires, a little bit kinder on its tires than the AMG is. Yeah. So it's just, and that's why I could go, I was good pace. I could hold the same pace pretty much for most of the stint. So.
All right, cool. Yeah, it's nice when people try different cars. And I'm racing the Mercedes in the GT3 Sprint, so that's going to be fun.
Yeah, I won one or two races last season in the AMG, which is always one of my favorite front engine cars. But now I won a league race in the Aston Martin. So again, something different, different car up in the winner's circle. So that's always nice.
Yeah, awesome. All right, well, thank you very much and congrats. And we'll see you next time.
See you the next time.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you guys on the stream. Sorry again about the number plates and all that. That's going to be fixed, and we'll see you next time. I think that Meleski gonna stream here tomorrow, or at least maybe on Monday, but we'll see. All right, so thank you very much. Thank you, Peter, and everyone on the stream. Have a good one, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.